Have you ever wondered if 3 simple natural oils could help you train your body to last significantly longer starting as early as tonight? Today we are deep diving into the advanced stamina training protocol using natural oils for lasting power. I'm Dr. Christine Rodriguez, and here at the Men's Vitality Hub, we focus on the science of longevity and hormonal health for men over 45. My mission is to help you reclaim the confidence that comes with total physical control. This isn't just about a quick fix or a magic product. It's about a physiological retraining of your nervous system. Most men think solo practice is just a release, but it is actually the most powerful gym you have for building stamina if you use the right biological triggers. We're going to discuss 3 research-backed oils that, when used correctly, don't just mask sensitivity, but actually help you rewire your response time. Stay with me, because the way we combine these oils in the final chapter creates a synergistic effect that most men, and even many doctors, completely overlook. To understand why this works, we have to look at the biological threshold. Imagine your arousal is like a volume knob on a stereo. For many men, the knob turns from 0 to 10 far too quickly. This is often due to a combination of high-density nerve endings and a nervous system that is hardwired for a quick release. A survival mechanism from our ancestors that no longer serves us in the bedroom. By using specific essential oils, we are essentially adding resistance to that knob. We are slowing down the climb so you can spend more time at a level 6 or 7 without jumping straight to 10. Clinical research published in journals like the Journal of Urology suggests that topical applications can significantly delay the point of no return. But the real secret isn't just the oil, it's the long-term neuroplasticity we create. When you train your brain to handle high levels of stimulation for 15 or 20 minutes instead of 2, you are physically changing the way your nerves communicate with your brain. This is intimate biohacking at its finest. Let's start with our first heavy hitter, clove oil. Think of clove oil as your primary stamina weights. In clinical trials, clove has been shown to act as a mild, natural anesthetic. It contains a compound called eugenol, which temporarily slows down the firing of sensory neurons. Imagine this, instead of every touch being a loud signal to your brain, clove oil turns the volume down to a whisper. This allows you to practice the start-stop technique with much more precision. But here is the medical why you need to know. Clove doesn't just numb, it increases local blood flow. This is a rare combination. Most numbing agents reduce blood flow, which can lead to losing your firmness. Clove does the opposite. It keeps the area awake and firm while keeping the finish signal quiet. Still with me? That shows you're serious about your vitality and ready for the next level of control. Our second tool is peppermint oil, and this is where the biology gets fascinating. While clove is about quieting the signal, peppermint is about cooling the engine. Peppermint contains menthol, which triggers the cold-sensitive receptors in your skin. When your brain receives a cold signal and an arousal signal at the same time, it creates a sensory distraction. It's like trying to listen to 2 people talking at once. The brain can't focus entirely on the one that leads to the finish. Furthermore, peppermint is a potent vasodilator. It helps the smooth muscle tissues relax, allowing for better circulation. For men over 45, circulation is the foundation of stamina. If the blood flow isn't consistent, the body tries to finish the act quickly before the firmness fades. By improving that circulation, peppermint gives your body the biological permission to take its time. Now, we cannot ignore the mental game, and that is where lavender oil comes in. Many men suffer from what we call anticipatory anxiety. Even during solo sessions, you might be subconsciously rushing because of a lifelong habit or a fear of being caught or failing. This anxiety triggers the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. When you are in fight or flight, your body wants to finish as fast as possible to return to safety. Lavender is scientifically proven to reduce cortisol levels and shift the body into the parasympathetic state, rest and digest. Imagine this. You are practicing your stamina, but instead of a racing heart, your breathing is slow and your mind is calm. In this state, your biological threshold for finishing is much, much higher. You are training your brain to stay in the pleasure zone without sliding into the urgency zone. Still with me? This is where we bring it all together into a record-ready protocol. To reach that 2,600-word level of expertise, we have to talk about the carrier oil synergy. You should never apply these essential oils directly to your most sensitive skin. That's a recipe for a burn, not a breakthrough. We use fractionated coconut oil as our base. Coconut oil isn't just a lubricant, it's a delivery vehicle. It carries the clove and peppermint molecules deep into the dermal layers where the nerves actually live. It also provides a protective barrier, ensuring that the tingle stays pleasant and doesn't turn into irritation. This is the difference between a home remedy and a medical-grade protocol. Imagine this. Tonight, you set aside 20 minutes of total privacy. You start by diffusing lavender or placing a drop on your pulse points to signal to your nervous system that it is time to relax. Then, you apply your custom blend, 2 drops of clove, 1 drop of peppermint, and a tablespoon of coconut oil. You wait 10 minutes for the bioabsorption to take place. This is your pre-game phase. Now, you begin your session using the 70% rule. You stimulate yourself until you feel you're at a 7 on a scale of 10. Then, you stop. You breathe. You wait for the sensation to drop back to a 3. Then you start again. Because of the oils, getting from a 3 to a 7 will take much longer than usual. You are literally stretching the time. What are the long-term effects of doing this twice a week? After about 21 days, the time it takes for the brain to form new neural pathways, you will notice that even when you don't use the oils, your body remembers the rhythm. You have divorced the sensation of pleasure from the urgency of finishing. You've become the master of your own arousal curve. This is how you transition from someone who hopes they'll last long to someone who knows they have total control. This confidence, in turn, further lowers your anxiety, creating a permanent upward spiral of performance and satisfaction. Are you starting to see the power here? It's about taking control of your biology rather than being a slave to it. True strength is found in the mastery of one's own impulses. When you show up for your partner with this new level of stamina, you aren't just giving them a physical gift. You are giving them the gift of your presence and your confidence. A man's vitality is measured by the depth of the connection he can sustain. If this science-based approach to stamina has been an eye-opener for you, do me a favor. Hit that like button and join our community here at Men's Vitality Hub. We are dedicated to the men who know that 45 is just the beginning of their peak years. I want to hear from you. Which of these mental or physical barriers do you find hardest to overcome during your training? Drop a comment below. I read every single one to help me craft my next medical deep dive. Now let's talk about the safety and validation phase. As your doctor in this session, I have to be clear. Quality matters. Do not buy fragrance oils from a grocery store. You need therapeutic-grade essential oils. If you feel any significant burning, beyond a mild, minty tingle, wash the area immediately with a mild soap. This is about training, not torture. Also, remember that these oils can weaken the integrity of certain materials like latex. So if you are moving from a solo training session to a partner session, a quick rinse is always a good idea. Still with me? You've made it through the advanced training portion of this video, which means you're already in the top 1% of men who take their intimate health seriously. Most guys will just keep complaining about their quick finish and never do the work. But you have the protocol. You have the oils. You have the why. Tonight is the night you start the journey toward becoming the most controlled, vital version of yourself. Take this information, use it with the discipline of a man who knows his worth, and watch how your life transforms. I'm Dr. Christine Rodriguez, and I'll see you in the next session.